Lafayette's Subaru of Indiana automotive plant has temporarily suspended production and furloughed some associates this week and next week. Company spokesman Craig Coven says an interruption in the supply of certain parts that use semiconductors forced the disruption. He says some employees will continue to work while others are on furlough. The automaker is not disclosing the number of associates affected. Coven says most furloughed associates are expected to net 90% of their regular net pay. The plant employs roughly 6,700 people. When the COVID-19 pandemic slowed vehicle production, demand for consumer electronics spiked, and the semiconductor industry couldn't keep pace when vehicle production resumed. Earlier this year, General Motors, Ford, and other manufacturers announced plant shutdowns and production cuts because of the global shortage of semiconductors. 4 weeks ago, I asked Executive Vice President Scott Brand how SIA had been able to keep production running in light of the shortage.
We're managing our production schedule to match that allocation and just adapting on a week-to-week basis. And main thing is we're maintaining very close lines of communication. There's constant dialogue.
Coven says SIA was able to minimize the impact on production much longer than many of its peers. However, he says the need to offset the parts shortage became a reality. Coven says the decision was not taken lightly and only done after exhausting every opportunity to keep production running. He says the semiconductor shortage also forced Subaru to suspend production at one of its plants in Japan for 13 days. Production at SIA is scheduled to resume May 3rd. Chris Morrissey-Vitsa, Star City News, Lafayette.